All right, so welcome back, and we are going to take it from where we got to the other time. That's lesson 13. Right. So yes, I have my double Illustrator opened. I have it launched over here. So yes, the previous lesson we got to that's the graph tools in here. Then we are moving on to the artboard tool. Right. So with the artboard tool, we have the slice tool. Right. Here we have the hand tool, and then we have the zoom tool. So right, looking at this year the artboard tool. Now this white area that you are seeing here, that is in the second lesson. I talked about that. That is we call that an artboard, right? An artboard, or in other applications you will see that that is our page. Or when it comes to Photoshop, we say that that is our canvas. Right? So it's taking this the artboard tool. Now the artboard, once I click on it, I have here artboard one. That is used for creating artboards and also can be used to resize artboards. So with my artboard, so I can come in here, artboard, and then this one here, I can resize it, can resize this artboard. That's my custom resize. Or once I have it, I can also come to the top here, that's the control panel at the top here. I can see W that is representing the width value, and then I can see H here that is representing the height value here. And then this is in pixels, right? So I have this here that is 595.2756, right? And then we have here also. So if I should go with this one here, let me highlight this and then change it to the same one as I have in here. So I have 8 on point yes 8898. So yes, once I hit on enter, you can see now it's giving me that's a four square page size. So with the artboard tool, we can be able to resize our artboard, and then we can also move it. Right? And then if I want to make a duplicate of this artboard right there, I can also duplicate that, right, by holding on my alt key. Right, I can see a double arrow that's on my black and then a white underneath. So I can hold on my alt key, click, and then drag. Right. Then I have a copy of the artboard. So I can see two, that's artboard one copy. I can also draw my own artboard here as well. This becomes an artboard. So yes, with this, the artboard tool, we can resize artboard, move artboards to our preferred position and stuff. And one nice thing about Illustrator, or one nice thing about the artboard also is when you are done with your work and then you are saving, you can save them separately. Though you can work on all at the same time, but saving them, you can save them separately so that they all will be saved on separate pages. And that's one nice thing about the artboard. So yes, with the artboard tool, so once I have it, I can select artboards, I move them, and do whatever that I want on the artboards. Another way that you can create artboards also. So let me go with the artboard tool, select this, right? Shift select this as the tool, and then I'll delete them. So I'll go back for my selection tool. Now, one other way of creating artboards is also using the artboard panel. So once I come here, I can see artboard in here. So I have artboards here. I click on it and then I can see it. Right. If you don't have that, if you don't have the artboards panel in here, once you go to the window menu, you can see artboards. If it's not checked, then you have to click on it so that it will be checked. Then you can have access to your artboard panel right here. So with this artboard panel here, I can see artboard one, right? Artboard one. If I want to create more artboards, I have here new artboard. So once I click on it, it adds another artboard in here, right? Artboard 4. The reason why we are seeing artboard 4 here is I first created two artboards or made a duplicate, and then I created one down there before I deleted them. So yes, the app knows that I've created two other artboards and then I've deleted them. That's why it's giving me artboard 4 right here. So click again, I have artboard 5, and then again I have artboard 4. So having these artboards right here, now I have them here, like 1, 2, 3, and then the fourth one, right, is here. So right, it's going horizontal, right? Or they are going horizontal. Maybe I don't want them to go horizontal. I want to tell them or arrange them. With that also, I can do that with the artboard panel here. So I come in here for my artboard panel. I can see this here. Right? There's one thing also in here, like move up. So if this artboard 6 is selected in here, I can choose to move it up so that I have artboard 6 here and artboard 5, or I can go ahead and then move it back down. So I have this. Next is I'm going with this one, that's rearrange all artboards. So I go with this one here. I can see the layout is in here. Right? So let me forgo these ones. I have the columns. So how many columns do I have? Do I want in here? I want 2 columns in here, and then the spacing is 20 points. So that's the spacing in there. So yes, I want it 2 columns in here. So 2 is okay. Just click on OK, and then now they've been arranged in 2 columns in here. So I have one here, one here, one here. If I should create more, right? Okay. It also goes horizontal as I created the first one. So if I want that, I can also go back in here and then arrange them. So arranging them, just 2 columns, then okay, now they've been arranged in there, right? I can always go here also if I want to delete an artboard. Let's say I want to delete this one. I have this one here. I can click here and then have it deleted. Oh, okay. Yes. So these are my artboards right here. So with this, you can work on them separately, right? Or you can work on them at the same time and then you save them separately, right? And then you'll be looking at all those ones. Okay. So let's just look at that. So here I'll go with a shape here. Right. Okay, let me go with my color. Okay, give it this color. So I'll make duplicate of this shape. So one on this page. Right. So this on these artboards, and then the last 2 here. Okay. So let me change their colors. I go with this here, and then right, I have the color. So see, I have 6 artboards here, and then every or each artboard is having a different color here. So if I want to save them separately, though I'm seeing all at once, and then I can work on all at the same time. But saving them, I can save them separately. So with that, I'll go with my file to my file menu. Then I'll go here to export. Right, so export. So I'll go with export as. So exporting this, yes, this is the title of or the file name. So I want to change this one to artboards. Okay, let's slide into my document. So with this here, oh, made a mistake. Okay, so artboards, and then it's saving as PNG. I can change the file type. So the save as type, I have PNG in here. Can go with any of these ones in here, but I would like to go with JPEG here. JPEG, right? So that's joint photograph expert group. So right, once I have that, I'll go with export. Okay, there is one thing. Now I have in here, I have all, right? I have use artboards all and then range. So here, right, the range in here, that means it's going to save everything. If I go with this, just save without doing anything here, I won't see them saved on separate pages. They will be saved as one. And then I won't even see the page spacing that you're having here. So the best way to go by that, if you want them on separate pages, is I'll go with use artboards. Here I have all. That means I'm saving from artboard 1 to artboard 6. If I want to save some of the artboards and then leave some, maybe I want to save artboards 1 to 3, I can just change this. I can just come in here to range. Yes, I'll go with range, and then now I'll can change it from 1 to 6 to 1 to 3. So I'll do 36. So let me try this. So if I save this right now, I'm going to have it save artboards 1, 2, and then 3 here. So the rest won't be saved as JPEG. Right? Okay, so here let me go with all, and then okay. So with this here, I can go with export. And once I go with that, I can make some settings in here. How do I want it? I have the color model here. I can go with maybe CMYK, RGB, or grayscale. Now CMYK is cyan, magenta, yellow, black, or key. With that, you use or you save a file in this format if you are going to print it. But if it's not going to be printed, you go with RGB, that is red, green, and blue. So I'll go with my RGB. The quality in here, can increase the quality to what you have, or we have the low, minimum, high, or maximum. You can choose it from here. And then the compressed method is baseline, all leave it as it is. And then resolution, also here screen, that's 72 pixel per inch, that's the PPI that we're seeing there. Right. So once you have that, you can just click on okay, then I have it saved. Or if I should go here into my documents, okay. Alright. So yes, I have them in here, my adverts. So you can see advert at 01. I can see the adverts here. You can see them in here. So ranging from 1 to 6 in their colors. So this is how we go with the adverts. Right? So that's adverts for us. So yes, next, yeah, let us move to the next tool. So the next tool that I'm going to look at, that's the slice tool. The slice tool. Now the slice tool, you basically use it if you are dealing with a design that is going to be used for web. Like a design that is going to be used for web. So let me have this here. Like this. Okay. So which let me make a duplicate. So hold on alt click and then drag down here. Let me raise this one here. And then the color. Okay, so let's take this to be my web page, or that's my landing page, right? So once I have this, going with the artboard, sorry, the slice to, I can make slices of this one. So here, I just click here, drag to make a slice. Right, so there's a slice in here. I can make another slice from here, right, down in here. Right? I have my slices. I can make slices also around these ones as well. Let me undo. Another way that you can use for the slides. Okay, let me have this. I have the slides in here. Right? Under it, we have the slide selection tool. Right, the slide selection tool. So with this, I can use it to select the slides or resize the slides here. As the slides selection tool. There are other ways that you can make slides in here as well. Right? With that, yes, that one is basically easy, and then I recommend that. Right? So with that, if I want to make slides, I can select all these ones, holding on shift, click to select this ones here. Then I can now go to my objects menu. I have slides in here, and I can go with make or create from selection. Right? So I'll go with here to make, and then yes, it makes the slides. So I have here 1, 2, right, 4, 5, right, and then all these ones in here. So these are my slides in here. So with this, yes, as I said, it's used for maybe words that are going to be used for web. So saving this here, I can go to my file menu, go to export, and then here I'll go with export for web, that's legacy. So I'll go with this in here. This, it takes me here. So with this here, the slide selection, so I can select my slices here. And then this, and then as I said, this for web, you can make it in such a way that when you use this or you embed this in your website, right? When you're dealing with the website, you embed this, you can make it clickable. Making it clickable means when you click it, it can take you to or direct you to a site or a link So with that, if I want to have that, I can just double click in here and then brings me this. So I can give this one here a name. Right? Name. I have the slice type in here. It's image. Maybe I can go with no image. Right? Or I go with image. So I go with image here, and then this name in here I can give it maybe my navigation bar. So I'll just make it nav. Okay, nav bar here, and then the URL is in here, so I can enter maybe okay. Okay, so I have this here then www.google.com. Okay. So if I should have this, I go with okay. If I should have this, I saved, and then I embed it in my website, and I click on this, it's going to lead me to that this website, that is google.com. Right, you can get a target here. I can set a target here that is blank, right? Self, parent, or top, right? All these ones are web design terms in here, right? So blank is, it will open in a new tab, right? You have self in here, parent, and then top, right? Yes, and then if we should provide lessons on web design, yes, you work on all those ones, but now we haven't decided yet if you come out with a web design tutorials or not, right? Yes, so you can set it a blank, and then that means once you click it, it will open in a new tab, right? And then the message, you can type something small about this message, or that's an alternative text. Maybe you can describe the image that you have in there, right? Okay, and then background here, you have none. Can go with matte, right? I drop a color, white, black, or other color. That's to set your custom color. Let me leave that at none, and then click on OK. So once I have that, I can save it and then go use it in my web or on my website, and then it will be clickable. So, so let me cancel this. So yes, that's all about the slice tool. Right. So let me go with everything here and then delete. And then we have here also the hand tool. Right. The hand tool is used to pan around your pages or your artboard. So you click and then drag, right, to pan around, right, to pan around. And then one easy way that you can use this tool right here to pan around your pages is you can go with, once you are working with this, you can hold on the space bar key, right, the space bar. It will bring the hand tool, and then you can click and drag here to pan around here. Right. Yes, that is no matter the tool selected, but the only tool that when you have active, you can go with the space bar and then work with the hand tool to pan around is the type tool. The type tool because the space bar has a function in here. So once you hold on the space bar, it's supposed to, okay, if I have this, yes, once I click the space bar, it's not giving me that because it's performing a function here. So let me go away with that one here. And then the next one here, that's the zoom tool. The zoom tool. So that's to zoom in and out. So once I have it, it gives me the plus. So I can click here to zoom, to zoom out, and then right, if I want to zoom in, I can hold on my Alt, and then it gives me the minus. So zoom in, or I can just click to zoom in, or hold on Alt, and then takes it back. Right. So let me go back for this tool, have it here, and then okay. Right, so yes, now we are through with the tool. So the next lessons that are coming, we will be looking at how we can come out with some simple designs with Illustrator. Right, yeah. But before that, let me talk about this one thing here. That's the swatches, right? The fill here, and then the drawing notes in here. So here, this one gives us the color. So with this tool, or yes, with this shape selected, you can see the color, right? And then the outline color in here. We have this in here. I can swap fill and then strokes. Once I click on this to swap it, now the fill here takes the black, which was the outline, and then the outline takes a green color in here. So I can select this here, come to put it in here also. And then once I have this, I want to change the color. I just come in here and then change the color from here. Right? Or once I have this selected, I can double click here and then change the color also from here. Right? Okay. And then you can also come in here like this and then change the color from here, or here change the outline color also right here. Or if you don't want any color, right, come in here and then you can select none here. Right. Yes. Or then go with the color. Or with that also you can do that here. Right. So once I have this on top, I can go with here and then that's none. Right. Or I can have this one on top, the outline, then come in here for none. That means the outline is gone. And then the next one in here, we have from the drawing motion is we have the draw normal. So draw normal, if I should go with anything and then I draw here, having on my counts on top of what I have already, or what I already have. Counts on top of what I already have. So if I should go with this again and then draw, like that's draw normal. Yes. The next one here, we have the draw behind, right? Draw behind. So if I have this selected and then I go with draw behind here and then I draw anything, I draw something like that's it will go behind the selected shape. Like that goes behind the selected shape. Like, okay. So it goes behind it. Right. And then the next one is draw inside. So with the the shape selected, I have the shape selected. Like if I go with draw inside here, right, and then I draw, it goes okay. Yes, it goes inside that shape. So let me go with this here, change the color, and then we can see that it's inside it. If I should come and select this, and then with my drawing inside, I come in here and then draw, it goes inside the shape. So let me come in here, change the color. Select this, draw, let's draw inside, go for this, and then draw. Okay. Okay, so I was having this one in here selected, so it goes inside that instead. Right, so those are the drawing moves here. I have three drawing moves. So draw normal here, draw behind, and then draw inside. And I've said already, if you don't understand anything, you can leave it in the comment section and then you look at that again. Right. Thank you for staying with us.